Yo, hello guys, and welcome back to the channel and back to Madden 20 Subscriber League here in year number 2 wild card round. This is part number 2. Last video we watched the Miami Dolphins take on the New York Jets, and the Atlanta Falcons take on the Detroit Lions. Now it's time for the other two games in the wild card. In game number 1, we have Jacksonville Jaguars going up against the Bengals. Now, there are no subscribers on the Bengals, but there are subscribers on Jacksonville. So, you know, I'm pulling for my subscribers. Starting off, we got Greg Patton at quarterback, Nick Diaz at running back, and wide receiver Hooten. And I do believe that is all of the subscribers on the team. So, first play, first drive. First and 10, it's going to be a toss play to Nick Diaz, who's going to make a man miss there and then gets brought down by number 59. Second and 7, single back formation. Greg Patton hands it off to Nick Diaz, who's got room and makes a man miss and then gets brought down, setting up a 3rd and 1. Another handoff, no play action. Greg Patton finds a man open right there. His tight end, just getting enough for the first down. Later in the drive, first and 10, passing it there to number 85, making it 2nd and 2. Greg Patton would be on a roll, hands it off to Nick Diaz, who picks up the first down. Now, Nick Diaz took an injury this season, and he averaged a little over 700 yards on the year. He was well in, motion to have a 1,000-yard year, but unfortunately, the injury, stopped him from doing so. Now, he's came back and he's been running stronger than ever. So he didn't just come back, the way he was, but he came back better. So I can't wait to see Nick Diaz in this game. I do think he's going to be a very big impactful player, as number 40 right there drops that ball on 3rd and 3, making it 4th and 3. But yeah, keep your eyes on Nick Diaz, and of course Greg Patton. We all know he came from Green Bay after Green Bay pulled the plug on him, and ever since he's gotten here in Jacksonville, he's done amazing things. Now he's in the playoffs here with his new team and finding his wide receiver right there, Sambuca, touchdown, and touchdown Jacksonville. So they would get the first points on the board there. But yeah, Greg Patton, he feels really, you can tell he feels very comfortable here in Jacksonville. It kind of seemed like when he was in Green Bay, he was never comfortable in the pocket. You definitely can tell he fits a lot better with his new team. And wow, right there, quarterback gets hit, fumbles the ball, but luckily one of his linemen picks the ball up. Number 41, keep your eyes on him. His name is Allen. That's his 2nd sack up to this point. But he is going to be, he's one of the best pass rushers in the league to, right now. Interception for it. Oh my God, that's a pick 6. Greg Patton throws a pick 6. I was just talking about how he feels comfortable in the pocket, and well, that's not good right there. That's never good, throwing a pick 6. And now we have a tied game. So later in this game, 1st and 10, Jimmy Myrick sets back in the shotgun formation, and right there it's Allen once again getting to him. That's his 3rd sack now on the day, 4th tackle in the game, and he is a beast. You're going to have to slow him down somehow. You've got to protect your quarterback if you're Cincinnati, as Allen gets in there, hits him again. This time Myrick gets it off, but Allen was right there in his face once again. 3rd and 17 now, Cincinnati trying to take the lead here. Shotgun formation. Allen gets off, and that would send us into halftime. But I don't know if you guys seen that. Allen, he had broke his from the block, and he was coming. So later in the 3rd quarter, Jacksonville would trying to drive down the field. Hand off to Nick Diaz, who has a little bit of room, picks up a nice gain there of 3. Low snap, but Greg Patton is able to get it there and hand it to Nick Diaz before anything bad happened there. 3rd and 6 now. Single back formation. It's going to be a pass here. Greg Patton finds his, no! Looked like that should have been a catch, but he hears the footsteps and they punt it away, and now all of a sudden Cincinnati is driving down the field, and they're past the 50. Here we go. Man in motion. It's going to be a hand, no play action. And there's Allen! Once again, that's his 4th sack on the day. Late in the 3rd. All the sacks have come from that man right there. He's changing the game. Who says one man can't change the outcome of a game? Allen disagrees with that. So 3rd and 19. They're just going to hand the ball off and get off the field. Yeah, and this has been a defensive game. And oh my goodness, a 76-yard rush by Nick Diaz. As I say, it's been a defensive game. Nick Diaz breaks away for a 76-yard rush, making a point that he's coming back not just the same, but better after his injury. So Myrick had time. Finally gets a little bit of time in the pocket and no one could get open. So 3rd and 11. Myrick going down the field. It's caught inside the 10 as the Bengals try and tie this game up. 5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Single back formation. Myrick is going to keep the ball here. He has time. Pressure's coming. Allen, and that's Allen getting him down. I don't know how they're going to win if they can't stop this guy. And that right there is a new Jacksonville Jaguars franchise record with 5.5 sacks. And he's going for a NFL record. The most sacks in an NFL game up to this point is 6 sacks by one player. He's got 5.5. Myrick leaves the pocket. Allen was there, and he fumbles the ball, and Jacksonville Jaguars pick it up. Wow. That is soul-crushing right there. That could be your playoff run. Myrick, you can tell he's paranoid in the pocket. I would be too. He takes off, gets hit, and fumbles the ball. It's clearly a fumble here as we take another look at it. Yeah, right there, ball goes flying out before it knees down. Yeah, Jacksonville has the ball later in the game, driving down the field. All they got to do here is pick up a first down, it's over. Or get in field goal range, kick a field goal, and it's over. So another handoff to Nick Diaz. He's just doing what he has to do here. They do get stopped to a 3rd and 4, and with no timeouts left, the Jacksonville Jaguars can kind of just run this clock out, take a field goal if they need to, and then they will take the field goal. It's a 53-yard field goal. That is good. 17-7 now, and that would do it. Just for the fun of it, we're going to watch the Bengals throw their last play here, and it's a big one. If that would have got into the end zone, that would have worked out, but the end of the game would still be 17-7. The Jacksonville Jaguars are going on through the playoffs. The Bengals have been eliminated. Congratulations to Hooten, to Greg Patton, even though he kind of struggled, and to Nick Diaz, who he won the game for his team. 25 wrecks, 100 or 25 attempts for 145 yards. Nick Diaz, hands down, was dominating. I have to give the player of the game, though, to Josh Allen. This man had 5.5 sacks. He set a franchise record, and he almost broke an NFL record, and he really slowed down the Bengals offense. So the game we've all been waiting for. This right here is my game of the week, my game of the wild card. Like, this is the game I've been waiting. That's why I saved it for last, because we got the Minnesota Vikings going up against the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, the Minnesota Vikings, in my opinion, are the best team in the wild card. They come in with the best record. They come in with the best win streak. But they are going up against the second best team in the wild card, and that's the Philadelphia Eagles. You can't take Philadelphia for granted with that amazing quarterback that they have and the new running back subscriber that they have right here, McDonough, who just got shut down right there. With these two right here, I think this duo could be very deadly. Let's take a look at them, though. There's Tyreek Whitehead, Joshua McDonough, wide receiver Greg Gaines. We all know he made a huge catch later in the series in past episodes or whatever. So you gotta always keep an eye out on him. And I was just double checking to make sure there was no subscribers on the defense, just in case I had forgot. And no, there wasn't no subscribers. But that one dude, you gotta watch out for Tracy Bridges on the secondary for Minnesota. He looks very strong. But as far as it goes for subscribers on Minnesota, you got 3 subscriber wide receivers: Brian Watson, the rookie, Alex Harnish, and Tyler Hibbenson. And then you got Rico Mayo Jr. and then Jalen Dalton. This is a deadly freaking offense. I think the only way Philadelphia can win this game is if their defense does their part and kind of slows down this Minnesota offense. Now, one subscriber I did forget to mention on Philadelphia's offense was Ace Renegade. He used to be the running back. He is actually the right tackle for the Philadelphia Eagles. He's still on the team. He just moved his position, but his number is number 34, and you can see him on the right side of the Eagles line. So anyways, 2nd and 4 would be a handoff to the second string running back, who does his part right there, picking up 12 yards. And the opening drive for Philly is looking very promising. Shotgun formation for Tyreek Whitehead. He steps back, has time, throws it. It's a bullet. That's on the money pass right there. And it would set up a 1st and goal. And now Tyreek Whitehead is in the zone. Handoff to McDonough, who cuts up the middle, picks up some. 2nd and goal. Whitehead is going to no play action. He spins, has time, looking, throws it into the end zone, and it's a throwaway. It's probably a smart play by Whitehead here. Next play, he has time, too much time. No one getting open, though. Coverage, and he gets sacked. That's a coverage sack all day right there. No matter how much time he had, couldn't get anybody open. And they would have to settle for 3. So that good drive kind of stalls out. Now Minnesota has the ball. 2nd and 4. It's going to be a handoff. Delayed handoff. Not going to work there. Sets up a 3rd and 7. Jalen Dalton, shotgun formation. Has time. What's he going to do with it? Throws it down the field. It's a wide open receiver. Subscriber. Not too sure who that was actually, though. It might have been Alex Harnish, I believe. Single back formation. Handoff to Rico Mayo Jr. Not going to get too much there. 2nd and 8. This Eagles defense got to hold up, though. It's a pass shot to Tyler Hibbenson, who tries to make a move and goes backwards. Hibbenson lost 3 right there on a pass. 3rd and 11. So far, the Eagles defense doing what they need. Can they get off the field, though? Jalen Dalton, shotgun formation. He's going to keep it. Has time, throws it, and it's incomplete. Well overthrown there on the mark, and the Philadelphia Eagles defense does exactly what they got to do. Question is, can they continue to do that? If you want to beat a team like Minnesota, that's what you got to do. So Eagles would drive down the field, get stopped, and pick up 6, or will pick up a field goal. So now the score is 6-0, but Minnesota would drive down the field later and have a chance to take the lead here in the 2nd quarter on the 17-yard line, 6-0. Jalen Dalton, high snap, still gets it though. Rico Mayo Jr. picks up 8 right there. 2nd and 2 now. Jalen Dalton, handoff, and oh my God, he goes untouched. Mayo Jr. doing his dance, taking the lead. That's what I was scared of for the Philadelphia Eagles defense. Minnesota just drove down the field like it was nothing on the 2nd drive of the game. Minnesota, in my opinion, have a very good offense. I think the inconsistency is the only thing that, like, when they're on, they're on. But sometimes they are inconsistent. So, I mean, the Eagles wouldn't take long driving right back down the field on their side. And Tyreek Whitehead's going to try and take the lead back. Throwing it here to McDonough. 2 missed tackles, and he's going all the way, and he gets brought down at the 1. Didn't cross the line there. Wow. That's huge play right there, and then he goes untouched. Touchdown Eagles on the next drive. They score a touchdown. We could possibly have a shootout here. Minnesota is playing from behind this whole game here. 3rd and 15. Incompleted pass, and now give the Eagles the ball back. Not looking good for Minnesota now. You have to stop the Eagles here. But they're on the 25, and you do stop them. So the Eagles will take a field goal. 39-yard field goal's up and good. 16-7 now. And wow, did not expect this score to be looking like this close to halftime. Minnesota trying to drive, 3rd and 3, and it's a penalty on the Eagles defense. Not a good penalty at all to take right there. 2nd and 1. Jalen Dalton trying to make this score a little closer before halftime. And yeah, wow. Kind of shocked that, you know, Minnesota's offense only has 7 points on the board right now. Jalen Dalton steps back, throws it. Wide open receiver, and it's never too late, though. They still have plenty of time. Jalen Dalton throws it incomplete there. 2nd and 10 now. He would step back. Jalen Dalton, another pass, throws it, and this time it's on the money to the rookie wide receiver, Watson. 1st and goal. 16 seconds left. Jalen Dalton steps back. No, he's feeling the pressure, and he goes down. Sacked. They're going to have to hurry up and spike the ball. They would get just enough time to do that, and they'd get a field goal, making it 10-16. What a game we have here. Minnesota has been playing from behind, though, basically the whole game. And an interception! It's a pick six! Jalen Dalton throws a pick six. Marquez Harrell. Oh, no. And then the 2-point conversion is good. Pass. Whitehead passes it to Greg Gangs for a 2-point conversion. Wow. Later in the game, Minnesota would drive down the field, settle for a field goal, 13-24. And this game has taken a crazy turn. Minnesota would have the ball, though. And this game is not over. But Minnesota has just, every time they get close, oh, wow. Holy crap. That dude just got embarrassed. But, yeah, every time Minnesota gets close, they find a way to dig the hole even deeper. They've been playing from behind this whole game, and now it's 4th and 2, and I think you're going to have to go for it here if you're Minnesota. But they wouldn't. They would punt it away, and later in the game, Tyreek Whitehead would have the ball, 1st and 10, throwing it here, and you got to think, Whitehead in his head right now, he's thinking, come on, boys, let's go out here. Let's put this damn game away. Let's get a touchdown. A touchdown right here puts this game away. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Tyreek Whitehead going deep, just overthrows his subscriber wide receiver right there, Greg Gaines. Dang, would have put him away right there if he had just a little too strong of an arm. We'll see what he does here on 3rd and 4. Quick pass. Oh, no, off the mark. And Minnesota's defense does exactly what they needed to do. So we have one hell of a game here, though. I know that much. I kind of figured this much. Didn't expect Minnesota to be the ones down, though, playing from behind, but that's what it's turned out to be. Shotgun formation for Jalen Dalton. It's going to be a handoff to Mayo Jr. He's got room. The 20, the 10, tries to make a move, stays up, and then gets brought down at the 11-yard line. Wow, what a play. Mayo Jr. is so explosive. We've seen it here multiple times on the channel. Mayo Jr. is an explosive small running back. He can get lost, and you know, when he's found running down the field for multiple yards. So we'll see what happens here. But what a play by Mayo Jr. He's been balling out there, trying to keep his team in the game, doing everything he can do to keep it close. 1st and 10, handoff to Mayo Jr., but that time not going to work. He gets brought down, and that would set up a 2nd and 11. The clock is against Minnesota now. They got to score quickly. 2nd and 11. Jalen Dalton, he's going to do a quick pass out, but that time that's not going to work. The Eagles have been all over that today. It only worked once out of the 3 times you've done it. And now it's a 3rd and 14. Jalen Dalton steps back, has time, throws it to the running back who's going to try and make a move. No, he gets brought down. And do you settle for a field? I do think you settle for a field goal here. I mean, because now it's an 8-point game. So now all you got to do is stop the Eagles, drive down the field, and score a touchdown and get the extra, or get the 2-point conversion. It's a lot harder said than done, though. It's 3rd and 6, and they get sacked. Tyreek Whitehead goes down, and Minnesota's defense makes the Eagles go 3 and out. And now all of a sudden, they've done exactly what they needed to do. 2nd and 10, 25-yard reception to Rico Mayo Jr. We'll see what happens here. 1st and 10. We're not going to hop into it yet. We'll sim. See what happens. I don't want to slow the momentum down. 2nd and 10. Incompleted pass. 3rd and 10. Incomplete. Oh, my goodness. Eagles stepping up. And on 4th and 10, they go for it. Max Enstrom sacks the quarterback. Okay, but we're going to watch it now. We got to watch it now. I didn't want to slow the momentum down of that drive that Minnesota had, so I didn't affect that drive. The Eagles defense literally just did what they had to do, which is what I was saying before the game even started. So here we go, 2nd and 3. Oh, McDonough gets brought down. It's not over yet. If Minnesota can stop them right here, they will get the ball back. It's going to be a handoff. McDonough, who looks like he got the first down. Got dragged down right there viciously, and I'm not sure if it was a first down or not. And it was not a first down. That was actually 4th and inches, and they punted it away. So here we go. Jalen Dalton, 3rd and 17, 50 seconds left. Jalen Dalton steps back, has time, throws it deep down the field, going deep, and it is incomplete. Tried to hit the rookie, Brian Watson, but it's Jordan Hanna to say no and break it up. And Jalen Dalton upset right there. Thought he had his rookie wide receiver. I mean, he put it on the money. It's 1v1 at that point, and who's the better player? I mean, in my opinion, I think Watson could have tried to get up there a little more. It was kind of just a tad bit overthrown, but I think Watson, with a little more experience, I think he would have been able to bring that in. 4th and 17, Jalen Dalton, game on the line, playoffs on the line here. He's going to throw it, and it is intercepted. Philadelphia Eagles are going to move on in the playoffs, and they eliminate the Minnesota Vikings as he takes it all the way down to the 13. The Philadelphia Eagles, all they'll have to do is take a knee, run the clock out, and this game is over. And the Eagles are celebrating. Congratulations to my Philadelphia Eagles subscribers. And an amazing game by the Minnesota subscribers. Let's hear it for them as well. I mean, they fought their butts off till the end. I don't think I don't think Minnesota's offense expected Philly's defense to be that strong. I didn't really expect it. I expected Minnesota to have more than 16 points. I promise you that. And I think you got to thank the Eagles defense for holding such a strong offense, you know, only to 16 points. And then Tyreek White, I mean, both quarterbacks didn't really do that great. Neither did, I mean, the offense altogether, they didn't really do, I mean, no one actually has dominating numbers. You gotta hand it to this to the defense of players. Hannah, look at that, 7 tackles, you know what I mean, an interception there. It was a good game all around. This is the wild card. This is the end of the wild card. Here's all the scores, just in case you missed anything. And then here's the division round. I'll leave it here. Dolphins versus Chiefs. Ryan Hatcher rematch against his old team. That's gonna be interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a happy Thanksgiving, and until next time, peace.